Hi, welcome back to Blog Fix Friday. This week I thought I would give you 23 tips and things that you need to do if you are serious about your blog to really move your blog forward. So I've had to write them down because I cannot remember 23 things off the top of my head. But I thought I'd just give you a quick run through of the things that you really need to think about that will help you take your blog to the next level. To be able to turn that blog into that business that you really want it to be. So the first thing would be, does my site look good? Make sure it looks good. Go and be objective. Look at other people's sites, look at your own site. Does it look the same quality? Okay, so make sure people have about 2 seconds to decide whether they're going to stay on your blog or not. You really want the visuals to look good. Second things, have really clear categories. So don't have too many categories. Think about the 4 or 5 things or even less topics that you write about and put all of the things in those categories. You can use tags to separate them out further, but make sure you use a few categories. Really keep it focused on what you're trying to share with people. Have a clear brand and vision. Now, there are so many people that get really upset in a way about people talking about branding, but it's really important. If you went, in terms of driving traffic and growing your blog, if you went to Tesco's one week and they were selling car tyres, and then the next week they were selling chickens, and then the next week they were selling the food that you expected them to sell, and then their logo was changing every week or every month, you probably wouldn't have much faith in what they were trying to sell you or communicate to you. And that's the really important thing about having a brand and a vision for your brand. Now, your brand isn't just your logo, it's everything that you say about your brand. It's me on here now giving this video, that's my brand, and how I present it is my brand. I don't swear on my video, I wouldn't do this, that and the other, and that's in line with my brand. So that's things to think about. Also, to get to know your audience, really know who your ideal audience is and your ideal person. Know who you're talking to and then create the content for them. Make sure you supersize your sharing. So don't just think, oh well, I shared that post once on Twitter. If you're not sharing your content, so many other people are, and you're really missing a trick. The next thing would be to write for your, as I said before, know your audience, but this one is to write for your audience, not write for yourself. Everyone's allowed a few indulgent posts, but really, even in the most personal thing, you can find a way for it to help other people. Maybe it will give them comfort, or maybe it will give them something to do or a task, but you always have to think of how you're going to give your audience something in return for the time that they took to read your post. Be part of the community. That is the most important thing to grow your blog. Really be invested. Care about the other bloggers in your community. To regularly post. So whether you post every day like me or every week, but make sure that you post regularly. Google like sites that are updated consistently at certain times, and your readers will like that too. So don't forget. Get SEO right, so search engine optimization. I can't go into it all on this video, but get it right. Make sure that when you create these brilliant posts, people are going to be able to find them without knowing your mum and going through that way. So invest in your blog. So many people say it's just a hobby, I want to make it more, but it's not making me any money yet. But you can set up any business without putting some money in first. So we're not talking masses, but a few pound on an advert or a 10 quid on a logo. You have to invest something. Formatting, so keep your posts really nicely formatted all the same way to really help your blog look like it's professional. Work on your photos. Images are so important, so really get a little bit more skill. Everyone can improve, and there are so many courses out there, some of which are free, on how to use your iPhone better to take better pictures. Use an editorial calendar, so that is really important to be able to plan your content out. Work on your productivity. We all have 24 hours in a day, but some of us can get more done than others. Why is that? Because we're good at productivity. We're good at making sure that we get stuff done. It's a skill that everyone can learn. Be accountable. So have an accountability buddy that you can go to that will keep you on track. Really important. Use your own voice. So really use the voice that you would use to talk to your friends. So use contractions as well. Shorten, don't say it is, say it's. Really write like you're trying to talk to someone. Register as self-employed and keep your records. So really important. So many people say, oh, I'm not making much money, but if you're making any money or you're looking to, you should be registered as self-employed and keeping all of the records. Make sure your profile picture is the same profile picture across all of your networks to really keep that brand vision going and that identity. Regularly maintain your blog, really important. There's no point in putting all of that content on there if it's broken links and Google aren't going to show it to anyone anyway. Have a clarity in the design, so really know what you're trying to communicate. Is your blog meant to be cool? Is it meant to be professional? Communicate that through the design. Respond to people and help them in the community, and use guest posting to get your name out there and to get access to someone else's audience. So those are 23 things that will help you get more serious about your blog. If you've enjoyed it, please give it the thumbs up and subscribe. I'd love to have more subscribers to my channel, and I will catch you next week for more Blog Fix Friday. Bye.